Welcome Traveler, I'm Free2Play and I'm your guide for successful free-to-play adventure on Terra. Today we'll discuss if you really need Cuffs of the Family, Bargellos A4, Krause, Frederica and of course Bargello himself, being the only units, at least in my case, who could scratch the 350k damage cap with that accessory thanks to 1350 potency Starwire Tempest Spear, 1155 potency Sunfall and 1200 potency Perseverante. In the case of Krause and Bargello, it's only that strong because of them double casting their skills, but Krause lacking the ability to cast that again because of one of Krause's buffs not being active at the second break turn, and Bargello using almost all SP from the group, so if you use that once more, the battle has to be over, otherwise it will be hard to use any skills again. Units like Sonya, Therion, A2 or even Serenoa can also double cast, but their potencies don't reach that high numbers compared to the other three. So those units could really profit from the 100 physical attack stat, which is also coming with Bargellos A4. Maybe they wouldn't ram the 350k per hit, but they would at least go over the 250, that's for sure. So having a double cast makes this accessory really worth it, as you can deal over 1 million of damage with your front row in only one turn with it, which is huge, at least for now. COTC won't end here with that damage cap, that is for sure, as JP is approximately 2 years ahead of us now. So having the Cuffs of Family right now seems very good, because you have those millions of HP enemy refights where, surprise surprise, lance and fire are the main weapons to attack with. And fighting those enemies and always running cap with these units I mentioned makes me believe that the fight would have been over earlier. These opponents right now seem manageable even without the A4, at least most of the EX1 levels do. But if you came to beat them at EX2, you also get those adversary shards. 3 of them, and you can exchange them for an element damage up by 30%, which is really nice if you want to buff units which have really strong elemental attacks with their fortune weapons boosted and just don't have a single elemental damage up passive in their kit, like Therion with Hellfire, which could be an absolute beast now with 30% more fire damage, or Hasumi, which can be a very strong light attacker now too. What I also find very promising here are the accessories which boost the speed and physical attack or elemental attack both by 50. That's a very good speed boost for your units which need to be faster than others, and they still get a very decent attack plus, depending on which stat you want to raise. But we have a lot of speed accessories by now, and pushing a few characters' elemental attack doesn't really tempt me to exchange my adversary tickets here. As there are a lot of free spaces in the Adversary Log, I suggest we get even more valuable items to exchange for, so I just beat every of those nasty opponents and wait, as long as I can do without Bargellos A4. So in my opinion, this A4 is not a must-have. Now, it will be later as the numbers go even higher and higher, so we need to damage cap extend for 1 or 2 units. So having Bargello at A3 makes you get his A4 in 6 months, when his Awakening Stone is added to the exchange. At A2 you need 7 months and so on, as you can only buy 1 copy of it per month. So depending on the Tavern talk tomorrow, let's see what is about to come where we may need our rubies for, and if not, the banner is still there for 2 days. But that is my opinion. If you think otherwise or you have something else to say here, you're welcome to write in the comments or in my Discord group. And if you'd like this channel to class up, I really appreciate a subscription if you didn't already, and give thumbs up to this video if you liked what you've seen. See you next time, you're free to play now.